Welcome to the Tiger Table Talk, and thank you for joining us. I am your host, Michael Ware II, the current Campus Activities Board President, and I will be sitting down with our candidates that are currently vying to be the 74th Student Government Association President. Welcome back to our Tiger Table Talk. I am your host, Michael Ware II, and I'm sitting down with Jordan Jefferson, the current Student Government Association Vice President. So Jordan, let's get back into these questions. The Student Government Association President is the most influential elected student position on campus. Because you are part of the University President's Cabinet, you attend the Mississippi Institute for Higher Learning's board meetings, and the decision that you make represent the students of Jackson State University. With that being said, how important to you is the presidential image, as well as, do you believe that the SGA President sets the standards for all student leaders?
For the first question, you mind repeating that?
Yes. So how important to you is the presidential image, and as well as, do you believe that the SGA President sets the standards for all student leaders?
So I feel like the presidential image is very important because you're the head person of the whole student body. So what you do, what you say is always watched and always is always watched, and it's very important. So how you carry yourself and how you present yourself is very important because you don't know who you're influencing, you don't know who's watching. So how you carry yourself as a president is very important. I do feel like it's very important. Regarding the second question, you mind repeating that one more time?
Yes. You answered it. I just asked, do you believe that the SGA President sets the standard for all student leaders?
Yes. So in our office, basically, we approve all RSOs, registered student organization. So we are over them. So how I approach different organizations is very important because you might want to collab, you might want to do other initiatives regarding something I might want to do as a whole. So it's very important. Getting involved with RSOs is very important as well. Instead of just being like, I'm over you guys, no, how am I gonna make you guys involved? How am I gonna be more inclusive?
Also, there's a current stigma of negativity connected to the positions within the Student Government Association and other student leadership organizations. This stigma has resulted in low student activity and involvement. As the SGA President, how would you work to diffuse this stigma, and what is your take on the image of SGA?
Okay. How I would diffuse the stigma is honestly being an honest person and reaching out. Like I said earlier in the questions, I want to reach out, go to every dorm at least once a month, talking to issues, communicating with my student body, being positive, be a good listener. You gotta be a good listener before you can express yourself. So on that, yes. What was the other question again?
How would you work to diffuse the stigma?
That's the answer I just had for that one.
What's your take on the image of SGA?
Since I've been here, my freshman year, the stigma was very negative, but I feel like as I continue to grow here, I feel like the stigma has gotten better. An example is how many people want to be involved in SGA this year, how many people are showing up to stuff. I feel like it's gotten better, and more people are communicating. It takes a while for the stigma to leave, but the stigma's still there, and all we can do is work on it, get better, and keep a positive attitude.
Thank you for that. Jackson State University has a rich history, a notable alumni network, and prominent connections. What is your favorite thing about Jackson State University, and how has it impacted your experience at the university?
Wow, that's a hard question to answer because I've had such a great experience here. I would say the best part of Jackson State to me was how everything I've done here is so supported and respected. I wasn't actually coming to Jackson State originally, but they kept recruiting me harder than any other school. And I just love it here because it feels like I'm at home, and I love it. What was was the other part of the question? I'm sorry.
How has it impacted your experience at this university?
Okay.
So what is your favorite thing, if you had to name one thing?
If I had to name one thing, I would say the faculty and staff, because they really care. I'm really close to my professor, Dr. Ori, and he always presented me with opportunities and knowledge and really taking me under his wing. So I would say that's my favorite part.
And so he's impacted you by giving you opportunities and stuff like that?
Yes, and then constantly giving them, even if I don't respond, they'll be like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to talk to this person. Here's this person, reach out to this person. So it's...
Thank you so much for participating. I truly enjoyed this conversation. I just have one last question. So if you could tell the viewers anything, what would it be?
I can tell the viewers anything. I am a hardworking man. Anything I put my name on, I really truly mean it. I want to represent you. I care about you, and I will do anything to make this university a better place. And I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you again for being on the Tiger Table Talk, and thank you to our viewers for joining us today. So, thank you so much. Thank you all so much for joining us for part.